And then, well, how come that you think, well, you've done many music, but how come, if you look back on it now, how come Korn made it for you? How come?
Because Korn was so amazing. When I walked in and I heard the first note, I knew that was what I needed to do. And when I got in Korn, the first, it was called a band called Creep.
Yeah.
And it was very funky. It was funky and happy style kind of the singing. It wasn't really dark at all. And then when I got in the band and just when they heard me singing and stuff, it really brought dark shit out, the lyrics, everything, and it made the band completely darker. So it kind of, me getting in the band actually helped find them their style. Because before it was me, because they started in the band called LAPD. And it was really funk, kind of Chili Peppers kind of thing. And Creep was kind of like that. And they were going for more kind of a dark kind of vibe. And then when I came in and started singing, then that really put over a top, and everywhere they had a direction, they knew where to go.
So then they started writing the music too?
And then we started writing the music, Korn music.
Okay. And if you look back then, because, well, I think it's been many years now, can you describe maybe certain periods of Korn for you? Do you know, well, because, well, you first had the uprise and then...
You know, just the whole time in Korn has been an amazing roller coaster ride. I mean, just fighting for everything we got. When we first came out, no one wanted to play us on the radio or do anything. No one wanted to hear about us because we were just this band, this sound that no one's heard, but everybody loved, all the kids, the fans love it. Every time we would go on a tour, kids were freaking the fuck out. And so, I just remember, I mean, it's a blur because of all the shit and alcohol and drugs that I did at that time period. But
I think you're clean now for 10 years.
I'm clean almost 10 years
Yeah,
now.
So...
But at that time, it was just a fight. And it's still always been a fight. We've been fighting 14 fucking years to get everywhere.
What do you mean fight?
Just fighting to
the outside world or?
The outside world. Just
how come? Why do you mean?
Just to fight within ourselves, fight with this fans going out and being on tour that long, you know, it takes a lot out of you. And fight to get our music, you know, they thought what we did, we changed music at that time in the 90s and they came up with this style called nu metal. Yeah. And now it's like a fight to break out of that because we're not that mold. And we still are getting played on the radio and we're still getting the things that we do. And we still got the fans we got. You got to fight, you just can't go away and you can't just accept, okay, well that shit's gone and I'm done and bow out like Big Biscuit did or a lot of those other bands are now all gone. So.
But do you talk about it with each other? How to do it?
No.
No?
It's just You just
do. Yeah.
And we all each internalize it differently and deal with it differently.
But do you know, because you were saying the term new metal, do you know when was the shifting point? And because it was really all the new metal bands were hot, and then totally now it's
emo stuff.
Yeah, now it's more like new metal sounds like a bit dated. Do you know when was the turning point for you? Was it 2003, 4?
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come? Do you know?
I don't know. It's all the emo bands started coming out. The My Chemical Romances and. All those kind of bands, more punk kind of sound and stuff. And then, you know, then another groundswell came up from the underground, which was the metalcore and all that other stuff going on. And
dude, what did it do to you?
Nothing to us.
No?
We got amazing fans. So I mean, they still come to our shows. I mean, it's not as big as it used to be, but we don't care because we're playing on the core fucking fans that were there that buy all the CDs, that love it, and they know every word, and that's why we do it. And making records, we love doing that, and we love going out and playing them live because that's how you have to see a Korn show.
Okay, so Korn will stay.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.